Members of Phoenix's Jewish community and supporters held a demonstration to advocate for better treatment and medical care for undocumented migrants. Cronkite News reporter Kevin Fleischman was at the rally and tells us why this group is mobilizing.
Dozens of protesters staged a rally this week outside of Immigration and Customs Enforcement in downtown Phoenix. Arizona Jews for Justice put the gathering together.
As Jews, we have a mandate from our tradition and from our history to care for the immigrant, to care for the asylum seeker, and we have seen too many deaths in detention center and American neglect of the medical needs of these asylum seekers.
Protesters are demanding that ICE change its practices surrounding medical care for undocumented migrants seeking asylum. So far, 6 minors have died while under the custody of federal immigration authorities. Other organizations joined in during this week's protest in Phoenix.
So as Lucha, we stand and we're in solidarity with all undocumented and immigrant communities. We see that immigrant and undocumented communities are not being treated right, that they are being put inferior to all other communities, and that's not right. We really need, as Lucha, we're in solidarity with all undocumented and immigrant rights through healthcare, through them being able to seek asylum here, but also with them trying to have a citizenship here and be part of the natural society.
Rabbi Shmuley Yankowitz says that as a minority group themselves, they stand in solidarity with the plight of undocumented immigrants seeking asylum.
As Jews, we have a responsibility, just like all Americans do, for some of the most vulnerable on the planet, those who arrive at our borders, to ensure that they have the food and hydration they need and the medical attention they deserve because they have infinite dignity.
Cronkite News reached out to U.S. Customs and Border Protection to get their response to the protest, but we have not received a response back. That still won't stop those who say they will continue to support immigrants until a permanent solution is found.
President Obama failed on immigration reform. President Trump is now failing, and that this is beyond a political issue. This is a moral issue, that of course we have to police our borders. Of course anyone can't just come in and receive whatever they want. But in the meantime, until they get comprehensive immigration reform, we're calling upon the humanitarian crisis to be addressed.
In Phoenix, Kevin Fleischman, Cronkite News.
One of the organizers says they will do more of these demonstrations outside of ICE headquarters until migrants receive the medical care they believe they deserve.